Today, we're exploring a city that often gets overlooked.
Querétaro is packed with history, beautiful colonial architecture, and some incredible food.
Let's see if Querétaro is one of Mexico's most underrated cities.
Welcome to the beautiful Querétaro.
We're starting the day here at the beautiful Mirador de los Arcos.
It's one of the best viewpoints in the city, offering panoramic views over Querétaro's historic center, colorful neighborhoods, and of course, the city's most famous landmark. As you can see behind me, the Aqueduct of Querétaro.
It's the symbol of the city and one of the most impressive engineering projects from Colonial Mexico.
Built in the early 1700s, it stretches for roughly 1.3 kilometers and is supported by 74 towering arches.
For decades, it supplied fresh water to the growing city and helped transform Querétaro into one of the most important settlements in New Spain.
Today, nearly 300 years later, it remains one of the most recognizable landmarks in all of Mexico. It's amazing something built so long ago still stands today. It used to supply water to all the people in the old city. Today it just stands here as a landmark and a reminder of the ingenuity of the people back then. Wow.
Now that we've seen Querétaro's most important landmark, it's time for something equally important.
Food! Let's go! And here we are. We made it to Mercado de la Cruz. It's one of the city's most popular markets. It's the kind of place where locals come for everyday shopping, fresh produce, and some of the best food in town. Let's go. There's some good gorditas in there. And here we are. We made it to our favorite gordita place. As you can see, Güero y Lupita. It's amazing. Come join us for a great lunch, brunch, breakfast.
So gordita means little fat ones. Okay, maybe it's a lot of gorditas, but I think we can do it. I think we can manage.
They are incredible. They're just loaded with some meat, some cheese. They pack it all in and fry it, and they crack it open and put in some beautiful lettuce. Oh, and then you dunk in a little bit of this salsa. Oh my God, looks amazing. Let me give it a try and let you know what you're missing. The crunch of the fresh gordita, the beautiful cheese inside, the meat, the lettuce. Best gorditas, or at least so far.
There's like a music playing, there's performance. That's why we like the local markets. You really experience the city through its markets.
What else do you want? This is the best. This is living.
So that was 165 pesos for 5 gorditas and 1 drink. And that was more filling than I expected. I think I need some coffee. Do you want to go get some?
Yeah, let's go. These market adventures are wild.
So we made it to this Kōmi Coffee Spot. It's not too far from the market. This is like a really small specialty coffee place. It's really cute.
So let's try it. Wow, so much flavor. Raspberry. There's like this darkness to it, like dark chocolate. Kind of hints of ripe fruit, like overripe red cherries or black cherries. Very good. The beans are local from Veracruz. Strong but delicate flavored coffee really does a good job to communicate the local culture.
Even the water is flavorful here. I really like this rosemary and maybe basil infused water. Maybe we should do it at home too. Querétaro surprised us. It has an amazing coffee scene, specialty coffee scene. So places like this.
Well, you know the place is serious when they roast their own coffee.
Let's go explore the city more.
As you walk down the different streets here, you notice there's a lot of galleries all over the place. I'm just hanging out in one of these galleries with my new buddy. His name's Pedro. Well, can you tell us something about yourself, Pedro? No? He's a quiet guy.
Yeah, if you're interested in modern art, there's a contemporary art museum. Definitely check it out.
This is Plaza de Armas, the main square of the city. In the center of the square is this cute fountain with these dogs, and right in the middle is a statue of Juan Arana, and he was responsible for the aqueduct that runs through the city.
And right behind me is the Casa de la Corregidora. It's a government building right now, but it used to be a home of Josefina Ortiz, who helped spark the Mexican independence movement in 1810. Even after the Spanish locked her inside. Total legend.
This square you can spend for hours just hanging out, enjoying the colonial architecture. Behind me is a bunch of restaurants. We haven't tried them yet, but they look good. It's a really nice, peaceful place. There's a lot of squares in Querétaro, but I think this is my favorite one because of all the trees and the nice fountain. It's a really cozy place. And this is just a little square just off the Plaza de Armas. And you can see there's no shortage of churches around here, and they are magnificent. Conchero Chichimeca, performing the pre-Hispanic indigenous ritual dance, Chichimeca. And now throughout Querétaro, you can find all these statues of these soccer balls for the FIFA World Cup. You know Mexicans love their soccer.
Callejón de la Cerbatana.
This has got to be one of the most charming streets in Querétaro. It's just beautiful. And honestly, one of the greatest things to do in Querétaro is just to wander the streets, hit the plazas and all the great squares, hang out, relax, and enjoy this beautiful city. Let it all soak in. I'm just hanging out here with the 44th President of Mexico, right at the beginning of this charming street.
This is Calle Vergara, one of the pedestrian-friendly streets. Let's see what we can find. You've probably seen these dolls all over Mexico. This is Lele, and she's from Querétaro. Lele means baby. She became a symbol of indigenous pride and was declared cultural heritage of Querétaro. I think I'm gonna get one. Maybe this one? Maybe this one? Gracias. Lele and her boyfriend.
We're actually staying right down the street. It's an 18th century house that was converted into apartments. We paid 73 Canadian dollars per night. There are 2 patios and common area to hang out. Our room is comfortable and has everything we need for a great stay in Querétaro. And look at these trees. They manicure them like, I feel like it's like my dew. It's amazing. They're so perfect. And here she is, the crossing doll, Lele. She helps you get across the street in Querétaro.
So cute. As we walk here, every corner has coffee shops, bakeries. Oh, I can already smell something.
Speaking of panderias, should we get some?
Yes.
Vamos? What's this? I think we found a panderia. Panderia Galileo. And it looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go in. Wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow, what a cute place, right? It's really nice here. I got myself a little pistachio cheesecake, and naturally I offer my services and any help I can provide with your dessert.
The coffees are here. Gracias.
Let's take a look inside. Oh yeah, it is cheesecake, baby. Oh my God, I feel like I feel like everything we do these days is revolving around food, but why not? Oh my God. This is really, really good. It's so soft and moist, delicious. Again, not too sweet, just perfect with a nice little cookie crumble base. The pistachio, again, subtle, but just delicious. I give this 5 stars all the way. Oh my God, it's amazing.
And I got some kind of a lemon bun. Let's dig in. Soft, just melts in your mouth. Not too sweet, creamy, just perfect bun. You can really taste the lemon. It's good. I think it's gonna be amazing with this flat white. Oh wow, really good coffee too. Wow, I'm surprised how we just found this place randomly walking on the street.
You're right, that is such an amazing flat white. So we were actually on our way to a different panderia, and we ended up going to 2 different ones, but they all closed at 2 p.m. A lot of places close at weird times here. Our hopes were really low. Our spirits were low. We were sad until we discovered this little gem. Oh yeah.
There are a lot of churches in Querétaro, but this has to be one of the most beautiful churches. The Temple of Santa Rosa de Viterbo is one of the finest examples of Baroque architecture in the region and dates back to the 18th century.
During the colonial era, Querétaro became one of the wealthiest and most influential cities in New Spain, and many of its churches and public buildings reflect that prosperity. The amount of detail is incredible. If you only have time to visit one church in Querétaro, this is probably it.
And if you're interested in learning more about the city's history,
there are a few other places worth checking out. The Regional Museum of Querétaro. It covers everything from pre-Hispanic cultures to the colonial era and Mexico's independence movement.
Another important historical site is Cerro de las Campañas, where Emperor Maximilian was executed.
And if you're interested in art and architecture, the Museo de Arte de Querétaro is definitely worth a visit. Housed in the former convent, it's famous for its beautiful Baroque courtyard, and inside you'll find an impressive collection of art along with temporary exhibitions throughout the year. So we heard about these truffles called nun farts, and here we found the store. Let's go get some. Hola. Gracias. Nun farts?
Oh, there they are.
Here they are. Oh, and I think there's like dark ones. Got it. 150 pesos. It's quite a bit for a little truffle, but it's a nun fart, and it's custom made. It's handmade. Actually, not handmade. It's made by a nun's blood. Okay, let me get one of these farts out. Oh, look at these little sweet farts. They do look peculiar. I should have known nun farts are gonna be heavenly. It really is delicious. I just love the nun part of these. Delicious. If you're in Querétaro, have yourself some nun farts. You will not regret it. Bienvenidos a Alameda Hidalgo. What a beautiful park. Shaded paths, beautiful old trees, and this park just keeps surprising. It's getting more beautiful and more beautiful, with seating areas and open spaces.
Look, what is this? Does anyone know what this is? It looks like an apple, but I don't think it's an apple.
And throughout they have all these beautiful little gardens, and here they have some medicinal plants. This is feverfew, used for like headaches and things like that. And here they have even rosemary, and rosemary seems to be just planted all over the place here. I don't know what's up with rosemary, but they love rosemary here.
There's even a playground for the kids and also a playground for the adults. Let's check it out.
We always look for a place like this, and most parks in Mexico have these outdoor gyms. It's excellent.
Not sure what this is for, but some kind of exercise. Whoa!
And this park has been here since 1804.
It's named after Miguel Hidalgo, the father of Mexican independence. It's definitely a kind of park where you come to relax. Feels very local.
And after walking all day, this is exactly the break we need in a beautiful park.
So we're just gonna sit here for a bit.
And finish our non-farts. Yum yum.
And we'll see you for dinner.
And after a long day, it's dinner time again. And we made it to Dulce Biscuit.
Okay, the food is here. What'd you get?
So I started with Mexican classic sopa de tortilla. It looks incredible. Let me just give it a little try. Delicious. And how about you?
And I got enchiladas suizas. So enchiladas are basically tortilla and there's some chicken wrap inside. And the sauce, it's like a verde green sauce with cream and melted cheese. Let's dig in.
Looks amazing.
There's a lot of cheese here. The sauce is so creamy, but the chicken is a bit dry, so it's a really good combination. It's just like the chicken absorbs all the sauce, and the cheese is so creamy. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite sauces.
Increíble.
And it comes with this little side dish of refried beans and a little chili pepper. I'm not sure I'm gonna eat it, but it's there.
And maybe this is too much, because I just finished my sopa de tortilla and I'm pretty full. But I got some enchiladas too, with some cheese and red sauce. And some frijoles. Yum yum. Very good. Not too spicy. Cheesy. It tastes light. I think I can finish it.
Everything was so delicious and the service was excellent. But the best part, this restaurant is located in this old restored mansion. There's like a bunch of different rooms you can sit in. There's even a patio. Yeah, definitely check it out. What do you think of Querétaro so far? Is it worth visiting?
It's totally worth visiting just for the colonial architecture, the amazing food, the cafes, the fascinating history, and for the relaxed atmosphere. It's really chill, laid back, great place.
If you're planning a trip to central Mexico, don't skip Querétaro.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.